Nowadays, nothing is certain. That's also a thing, right? See, so many incidents are happening, world war, plane crash, and who knows, tomorrow I might not be there, or you might not be there. So life is not certain nowadays. That's why I believe getting more, too many aspirations or hopes. मतलब मैं ऐसा करूँगा, मैं ऐसा जॉब करूँगा, मैं मेहनत करके ये जॉब लूँगा, इसका कोई सर्टेनिटी नहीं बचा है आजकल जैसा चल रहा है. तो मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा Okay, so welcome everyone to the 5th podcast, episode number 5. And today's topic is all about patience. Right? Now, what do you mean by patience? If I ask you, is patience means you have to hold on something which you want, but you control yourself, or is it something different? Let's first search what is patience in Sanskrit. Today we are going to talk about patience, and patience in Sanskrit means Dhairyam or Sahanshilta and Shita Prajnata. But I would say for general use, let us take Dhairyam. So let's copy this. Let's see what the AI generates an image for Dhairya. Now, talking about Dhairya, patience is very necessary in life, because you see, if I want to share my life story, it would be boring, but it is a very long story, and also it's a very practical example of how I took patience, how I handled with different tasks, different obstacles that came, but I was able to keep patience. Patience is not only in life, but patience is needed when you are in a relationship. आप अगर किसी रिलेशनशिप में हो तो उस रिलेशनशिप को अच्छी तरह निभाना, वो सब निर्भर करता है आपकी धैर्य, आपका धैर्यम कितना है, या व्हाट्स योर पेशेंस लेवल. क्योंकि हर एक सन में एक ऐसा मोमेंट आ जाता है कि आप बिना पूछे लड़ने के लिए तैयार होते हो, या ऐसी सिचुएशन रैप्ट होती है. Situations like that erupt where you have to fight with your loved ones sometimes. And Dhairyam here, the patience, is a ultimate key to happiness. You see, when we are impatient, we do something which is very unfaithful, very unfruitful for us. It ultimately leads us to a situation where we have to suffer. When there is no Dhairyam, we do things which are the result of consequences. अगर धैर्यम नहीं है तो हम किसी चीज़ को अच्छी तरह उसको समझ नहीं सकते, क्योंकि जब हम इम्पेशेंट होके किसी काम में लग जाते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने ये पॉडकास्ट बहुत पहले लॉन्च करने का सोचा था. I plan to launch this podcast very earlier, but I kept patience. I wanted to first analyze how it is going to be. I first experimented, and since it is only the demo version, the more professional podcast series would be coming in the coming future, which is also going to be in the regional languages like Assamese or Hindi. But since this is just a trial, experimental, I'm still not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with this podcast series. It is not a professional one, but I'm experimenting and I'm trying, which is the patience I have. I can have started, but first I want to experiment how it goes. How is the response? Response is pretty good. 60 to 50 people have already watched my previous last 4 episodes. And the intro that I uploaded in the short version, it almost crossed 2.2k views. But still it's very less compared to what was the hype. But still I think this podcast is just a podcast between my subscribers, I guess. Only subscribers are coming to watch this or listen to this podcast. No new subscribers or no new viewers. So I believe if there is patience in me, then I can still improve and do better in the coming future. But if I tell you that I do not have this Dhairya or patience, then I would not be successful for evolving into a better one. Even the famous podcasts that you have, they also first experimented with their own selves, right? Before they trying with the studio. And since the podcast is not my only profession or work, since some people switch their career and they are dependent on this podcast for entire living. I'm not dependent. I have other goals. I wanted to have a better job, right? I want to have a better job in any PSU since I'm pursuing engineering. But apart from that, this is something which I created when I was unemployed. I was distressed. I was unaware of anything in life when I was just a kid. Like Extman channel was started when I was at the age of let's say 16 or 17, and 16-17 kids started this channel with only mere 2 subscribers and 200 views, right? And after that, what it turned into such a great science channel with 1k subscribers completing at 2023. Then later it turned into a network of 10 channels. Today we run 10 channels. And next it launched websites, it launched various applications, and finally so many platforms are running under this channel, and now it is on the brink to become a company. X Network is going to be a company which started from a YouTube channel created by a 17-year-old boy. So what do we learn here? हम इससे क्या सीखते हैं? इससे हम ये सीखते हैं कि पेशेंस ही असल में लाइफ का अल्टीमेट गोल होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर मैंने पेशेंस नहीं रखी होती उस समय और मेरा चैनल डिलीट ही कर लिया होता, क्योंकि बहुत लोग ने बोला था कि ये सब करने से कुछ नहीं होगा. Yes, I believe our YouTube is not even if you are getting inspired by me, whoever you are watching or listening to this podcast, I would say YouTube is not the should be not ultimate goal. You should do some other work to live, to survive, because if you dedicate yourself for your entire life in YouTube, even though you get 1 million subscribers or you get lakhs of rupees, who knows, one day you might land up in jail, because YouTube is becoming so much sensitive nowadays. If you post or say something, you get into controversies, and I believe people and most of the today's society are targeting YouTubers, because I don't know, so many in front of me I have seen so many great YouTubers are getting into controversies. So I would say, rather than risking your life, and not only that, who knows, your channel might get copyright strike, like the recent example of Mohak Mangal channel Soch got copyright strike, and it went up to the court, right, because of a simple clip used. So many risk factors are there. So now what I have learned is that don't create a YouTube channel just for the surviving or living. Create it for a passion. Create it for love. If people love, they would watch. Your channel would get popular, and even if it goes well, you might earn something, but that's not must be your career. You might earn something because you do some hard work for letting people love, letting people learn with your content, which I believe is good if you do as a part-time. But the main focus should be on the studies, because without a proper job and without education, world is nothing. If I have no gain of knowledge, then I am no one to let you learn through this podcast. I'm nobody to tell you anything. And apart from that, if somebody is asking me what is my education qualification, I'm currently pursuing BTech in petroleum engineering. I completed my 12th from a very prestigious college in Assam, and also I did my schooling in a very great convent school, which is very top class, world class, and that's why I believe my pronunciation and all the vocabulary skills is good. And it was only possible because I focused more on that. I was interested to become more into literature field, but somehow I got up in the science field, and now I struggled for many years. Even I'm struggling right now, as I have posted a recent video how I cleared my backlogs. But I believe nowadays nothing is certain. That's also a thing, right? See, so many incidents are happening, world war, plane crash, and who knows, tomorrow I might not be there, or you might not be there. So life is not certain nowadays. That's why I believe getting too many aspirations or hopes, मतलब मैं ऐसा करूँगा, मैं ऐसा जॉब करूँगा, मैं मेहनत करके ये जॉब लूँगा, इसका कोई सर्टेनिटी नहीं बचा है आजकल जैसा चल रहा है. तो मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा होप रहने से भी नहीं होगा कि मैं अच्छा जॉब करूँगा किसी PSU में, कंपनी में बीटेक करके, क्योंकि बीटेक का सिनेरियो तो ऑलरेडी पता है ना. मतलब I mean, I know that BTech is just a normal degree nowadays. Everybody does BTech. Even from private companies, you also get to do BTech with lending some private money, right? तो इसका क्या मतलब हुआ कि BTech ही मेरा सब कुछ है. That's why I believe some people might be telling it I'm wrong, but I believe कुछ ना कुछ अलग तो करना ही है life में, even if you are studying. So this is the other thing that I'm doing. I'm trying to build a network. Just everybody says it's a YouTube channel. Extman, no, actually it's not a YouTube channel. Extman was a YouTube channel, but now it's a company I run. I have 7 employees that I have hired. They work for me. So it's like I've evolved, and it was just like मतलब मैं जब सोचता हूँ कि एक्स नेटवर्क, ये क्या बचपना जैसा बातें कर रहा हूँ, ऐसा नेटवर्क खोलूँगा, कंपनी खोलूँगा. मैंने 5 साल पहले ऐसा सोचा था. 5 years earlier I just remembered like what kind of shit is this. But now after 5 years I think it is coming into reality. मतलब मैंने उस समय जब सोचा था ऐसा धीरे धीरे ऐसा होगा, वो सच में हो रहा है. तो मुझे लगता है कि आदमी का विजन ही सबसे बड़ी बात है. No matter what, your family might be against you, your friends might be against you, society might be against you, but I believe सक्सेस होने का मतलब ही ये है. मुझे लगता है कि विजन होना चाहिए. आज मैं बीटेक कर रहा हूँ, कल मुझे जॉब मिलेगा, अच्छी बात है. कल अगर जॉब भी नहीं मिलेगा तो मैं एक कंपनी को बिल्ड कर रहा हूँ जो कि इंडिया को मैं दे रहा हूँ, पूरी देश को, कि ऐसा एक यूनिक नेटवर्क हो जहाँ मैं साइंस कंटेंट को फोकस करें. Or, and even if surprisingly, if you are watching till now, there is a bonus point that I'm also planning to launch a video named a startup. Like it would be a tech educational platform where it would be a unique educational platform where deprived students would get the chance to learn in a more unique way, where practical skills like AL, ML, special related course like simulation, AI, digitalization, all these courses would be there instead of the rote learning or the curriculum that we have, where students would get more skillful. The main purpose of that educational platform would be that it would enhance the skill education in India rather than the rote learning that we have right now. So if it goes well, my X network company will give birth to that platform. And also I have launched recently a platform. If you don't know, you can go and check. Let me show you. It's called Bookie India. It's a new platform where the book trailers, book summaries, book advertisement are there. Book summaries you will get here. Book advertisement, promotion of the self-published writers' books would be there here. And all these things evolved from what? From just a channel. So I believe ultimately to this topic I'm diverting. Let's come to this topic. So actually it was related. It is related to this topic. That's why I told you everything. Because see, if Dhairyam is not there, if patience was not there, I would have left then only, right? In the 2017 and 18, since when I started, I got only 100 subscribers. Today it is on the brink to become 1.4k subscribers, and I am very proud to say it's almost 3 lakh total YouTube views on our main channel, and also 360 subscribers in our blogging channel, 14 subscribers in our book review channel, 12 subscribers in our gaming channel, and rest 20 to 30 subscribers in all the channels, which are soon going to be 100 to 200 subscribers, and our main channel is going to have 2k subscribers very soon, which is going to turn into 10k ultimately. So this is how it grows. But also I would say this should not be the only hope, but कुछ नहीं करने से तो कुछ करना ही अच्छा है ना कि ना है कि नहीं. तो like even rather than being unemployed, doing something is good. That's why I think this is the thing that you should do. And always remember, whenever you do something, Dhairya should be there, patience should be there. Without patience there is nothing. Let me see a famous quote on patience. Let me search in the internet with AI. So let's see what it generates. So I think it's going quite pretty well. We are in the brink of the next 6th episode of this podcast series. And if you are a regular viewer, then I'm really thankful that you are still listening. Let's leave it. It's getting too late. So thank you for tuning into the 5th episode. We will meet on the next episodes. Till then, stay tuned on the Extman podcast series. Thank you so much. Bye.